Hello and welcome back. This is the second video in my Google Ads professional course. In this session, we'll cover how to create a Google Ads account, set up a Google Ads Manager account, and explore the benefits of using a Google Ads Manager account. If you're already familiar with these topics, feel free to skip this video. However, if you're new to creating a Google Ads Manager account, including its setup and benefits, I've included timestamps for each section in this video. If you're new to my course, this is the second video in the series. If you want to start from the beginning, I've provided a link to the full playlist in the description below. Now let's get started. As you can see on my screen, to create a Google Ads account, you'll need to visit ads.google.com. Before starting, ensure you have an active Gmail account. Once you navigate to ads.google.com, you'll be directed to this screen. We'll click on Sign In. I've already logged in with my Gmail address on this browser, but if you haven't, you'll be prompted to enter your Gmail email ID and password. After logging in, you'll arrive at this screen. To create a Google Ads account, click on New Google Ads Account. I'll guide you through each step, so please follow along carefully. Next, when you click on Create Google Ads Account, you'll be taken to this screen. To understand this screen and some of the settings we'll configure later, I'll share a brief story with you. Now, let's get started. Before the rise of online advertising, large companies primarily advertised on TV, radio, and in newspapers, which required substantial budgets. However, as digital marketing began to grow, these companies shifted more of their advertising budgets to online platforms. Companies like Google and Facebook recognized that the number of advertisers was limited. To scale their businesses significantly, they needed to make their online advertising platforms accessible to small advertisers as well. For instance, a few years ago, a small restaurant wouldn't even think about advertising. But now even small businesses, like local restaurants, can run daily campaigns with budgets as low as $25 or $50, and they are able to generate profits and achieve results from these campaigns. The first major step Google and Facebook took was to make their platforms accessible to small advertisers. We'll go into the reasons for this later in the course, but you must understand this point. They designed user interfaces and settings specifically for small businesses. Today, when you visit Google or Facebook, you'll notice their settings are more user-friendly, making it easy for end users without digital marketing knowledge. This makes it easier for them to create campaigns. However, for those with advertising skills, these platforms also allow for manual campaign creation, which can be more efficient and yield better results. We'll encounter many examples of this throughout the course. For instance, when a new user creates a Google Ads account, they see a screen designed for those without advertising knowledge. Google provides options to help them understand their needs and automatically creates campaigns. In this course, we'll take a different approach. We'll scroll down and click on Switch to Expert Mode. While you can run campaigns in the automatic setup, it limits your options. You can't fully leverage the capabilities of Google Ads in that mode, also known as AdWords Express. By switching to Expert Mode, we gain full control over all options, settings, and functionalities in Google Ads. Now, our account is fully set up. If you look at the top right corner, you'll see a number. This is our account ID. We've now created our first Google Ads account using this email address. Google will prompt us to continue and start working on our first campaign, but we won't be doing that in this video. To complete our account setup, we'll click on Create an account without a campaign. This tells Google Ads that we've created our account, but won't be starting a campaign right now. So we'll click on Create an account without a campaign. Once you do that, you can select the country of your choice. You'll see a message saying, "Congrats, you are all done," indicating that your account has been created. However, you'll also see an error message stating that none of your ads are running and your campaign ad groups are paused because there are no campaigns in this account. This error message will persist until you create your first campaign. That's all for creating your first Google Ads account. Now, you can access this account and create any type of campaign you want. As discussed in the previous video, there are 8 different types of campaigns you can create. You can go ahead and create a campaign right away. However, unless you add a credit card, your campaigns won't run. If you're using this account for practice, you can do everything without adding a credit card, but to make your campaigns live, you'll need to add one. Since this is a professional course, I also want to introduce you to the Google Ads Manager account. To understand this, let's consider an example. Suppose you're a freelancer with 3 different clients: a restaurant, an insurance company, and a finance company. For data privacy and to avoid errors, it's best practice to create separate Google Ads accounts for each client. This way, you can manage separate budgets and keep their data distinct. You can create multiple Google Ads accounts linked to your Google Ads Manager account. To add these accounts, simply click Add and follow the instructions. The Google Ads Manager account functions like a business manager account, allowing you to host all your Google Ads accounts in one place. Now, let's go deeper into the benefits of a Google Ads Manager account and see how to create one. First, as we discussed, you can manage all your accounts in one place. This means you can log into a single dashboard to view the performance of all your campaigns. You can create labels, which we'll cover later, and control budgets from this central dashboard. This feature is especially useful for business owners with different business verticals and separate budgets for each. For instance, you might have one Google Ads account for your e-commerce website and another for your app. Secondly, you can grant access and control to multiple users. For example, if you have team members collaborating on your Google Ads account, you can share access with them. By linking their Gmail addresses to the account, they can log in using their own credentials. You can control their permissions, allowing some to only view campaign performance and spending, while others can create or edit campaigns. We'll have a dedicated video on this, but this gives you an idea. Additionally, you can monitor performance and consolidate your billing. If you have multiple accounts, you can use a single credit card for all of them. You can add a credit card to your manager account and link it to any new accounts you create. This way, all accounts will share the same billing profile, and you'll receive a single invoice for all expenses, which is particularly useful for freelancers. To create a Google Ads Manager account, simply search for Google Ads Manager account on Google. Click on the result that allows you to manage multiple Google Ads client accounts with ease. This will redirect you to this page where you can click on Create a Manager account. Setting up the account is straightforward. You'll be asked to provide an account display name. Keep it simple, like Ads Manager account. Next, you'll choose whether you want to manage other people's accounts or your own. If you have an existing Google Ads account, you can link it to your manager account. Even new accounts can be linked later. I recommend selecting Manage My Account for full access to all options. After entering the required settings, click Submit. You'll see a confirmation message saying, "Congrats, you are all done." Now we've created both a Google Ads account and a Google Ads Manager account. I understand this might be a bit confusing, but it's crucial to understand. We'll clarify how to use each account in upcoming videos. For now, I've created a quiz to help understand what we've covered. The link is in the description below. Attempting the quiz is important as it highlights common areas of confusion and provides correct answers for any mistakes. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.